Hello, my Livy loves. Welcome back to Live Tarot. Today we're doing a pick a card reading where we're going to be answering the question, what is your love, your twin flame, your soulmate desperate for you to know? What is it that they really wish you knew and understood about their thoughts, their feelings about you, about this connection, as well as what they plan to do next for this love? And we'll end with specific guidance from your spirit guides today. So if you are new to this channel, my name is Dr. V. I want to give you a big warm welcome. If you would like to have continued guidance on what is going on in your journey, whether you're looking to unite with that special person or even reunite after some form of separation, that is what we do here, to give you clarity, to give you confidence, to make really great decisions for yourself as you move forward. So if that resonates with you, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Join this beautiful Live Tarot community. We are so supportive. We understand the journey that you are on. Also, make sure to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of my future readings. Now, if you love this reading, I would also really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up, because if you like it, that does tell YouTube that we have a message here that is worth spreading. So before I get into your card choices, I just want to take a moment to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. We just crossed 25,000 subscribers and I just can't believe it. I am so happy. I feel so humbled and so honored that I can do this for you. I truly am living my passion and my purpose. I love each and every one of you in the Live Tarot community. We would not be here without you. You have been so loving and so supportive. I also want to give a special thank you to all of my private clients. You know who you are. You guys are so awesome. I feel like, how did I luck out to have the best community on YouTube and the best private clients anybody could ever have? So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. And again, if you like what we're doing here, please do make sure you share it with anybody else who you think would benefit. So let's get into your card choices. So you can pick pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or any combination of piles, and pick out the messages that resonate for your situation and leave the rest, because you know this is a general reading. Not everything is going to apply to your unique situation. And if you would like to have specific guidance on what is happening with you and your beloved, that is what a private reading is for. If you'd like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below. So here is your pile number 1. It is the orange pyramid. Your pile number 2 is the green crystal. And your pile number 3 is the black crystal. So I'll give you a moment of silence here. If you would like to close your eyes, meditate, take a deep breath, see where you feel most guided. All right, let's go ahead and get started with pile number 1. All right, my lovelies who chose the orange pyramid, here is your reading, where we are looking at what is your love, your twin flame, your soulmate desperate to tell you. What is it that they really want you to know, which they may not be able to share with you or tell you at this time? Let's take a look here. Wow, okay, so here's the thing. I do feel that your person, one of the things that they are really desperate to tell you, and what I find interesting about this, also is that it's like there's a bit of a very, very wounded, very kind of deeply anxious energy that is coming through here from your person. I feel that they have been through a lot of dark, very dark times here. And it's like there's things that have gone on in their life that have deeply, deeply hurt them. And I don't feel that this has to do with you. I feel that this has to do with struggles in life that they have been going through for quite some time. And it's definitely something that they had been going through before they met you. And so I feel that unfortunately, it's almost like for you guys, the timing was really not the best time when you met. I feel like your person almost like it's like they want you to know that they really regret that they met you, or that destiny brought you together, or that even this law of attraction brought you together at a very dark time in their life. This is not the way they wanted the two of you to meet. This is not the way they wanted to meet the love of their life, because I'm feeling that they very much do consider you their eternal love. Look at this. Okay, so you are their happiness. You are their happy place. With you, they have found eternal love, harmony, and fulfillment. See, this is the thing. So it's like you are their happy place. But the problem is that when they met you, it was definitely not the right time for them to even understand what this means. I think they were going through such a dark and difficult period in their life that it's almost like they couldn't even recognize what this connection really meant. I think that they were a bit blinded towards it, as in like they knew that this was something special. They knew that you are different, you are special. But I don't feel that they were able to truly look through or step out of kind of the veils of their own darkness in order to see the depth of what this connection really meant. Okay, that is the problem here. Like they were not able to fully see through to how important this connection really is. And that is one of the first things that they want you to know, because look at this, it's like 10 of Swords. Definitely when the two of you met, they've hit rock bottom. So you may have met them at a time when they felt that they really have hit rock bottom in life, like they were feeling very hopeless. There's an energy of despair. There's an energy of like losing your trust or faith that life has good things for you. I'm feeling that your person had lost a lot. Okay, they were going through a very deep sense of loss here. They felt that they had lost a lot in life. They've lost love. They've lost money, family, career. It's almost like they had truly hit rock bottom. They had been let down by a lot of things in life as well. And so I do feel that this was a very dark time for them when they met you. And it's almost like they regret that you weren't able to see the beauty of who they really were. But I do feel that you did, even though they don't see that, right? It's like you fell in love with them for a reason. So clearly, even though they were going through this difficult time, you still were able to penetrate that surface. You were able to see through and see the beauty of who they really were, even though they couldn't see it for themselves. So it's almost like you could see things in them that they had stopped seeing in themselves, at least for that time period. So it's almost like they didn't see that you could see through them. They didn't see that. They thought that all you saw was the negative. Even if you had told them, no, I love you, I know what you're going through, it's like they didn't truly believe it. Not because they didn't believe you, but it's almost like they were so downtrodden. They were so, you know, when you're in such a bad state in your life, even when somebody is offering you a lot of love, acceptance, and understanding, You almost have a hard time believing it. You almost feel like this is too good to be true. So that's the other energy that I'm also feeling from this, is that they literally thought of you as too good to be true. Again, not because you did anything to make them feel that they can't trust you. They just couldn't trust life. As in, there was a lot of pessimistic energy going through their life experience when they met you. Again, they didn't feel optimistic about their life. They didn't feel like they deserved something good. They felt that they had made a lot of bad decisions. Okay, they felt that they had made a lot of bad decisions in their life, which had brought them to a particular place of unhappiness, of despair, right? So it's almost like when they met you, again, they did not trust themselves to make good decisions. They did not trust themselves with their own life decisions to a certain extent, because they felt that every time they made a decision, it always blew up in their face. You know, it's like they always felt like they always chose something that was wrong for them. And so they were really in a place of lacking strength. Like this, this deck is a little bit tricky in terms of how it named the cards. So like this says justice, but this is actually the strength card. The roles are reversed in this deck. So this being the strength card, it's like when they met you, they literally were feeling like they had lost all of their strength in life. Okay, they were not in a strong position in life. They felt that they could not offer you everything that you deserve. They were not stepping into their full power of who they were. They didn't see it, but I feel like you saw it, right? And so I do feel another energy coming from them about really desperately wanting you to know how much they appreciate that you saw the greatness in them. You saw the potential in them. See, your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And it's like they know that you really wanted to inspire them to step into their own greatness. You wanted to inspire them or help and support them to come out of this energy of playing small, of being pessimistic, of feeling like life is always wrong. Life is always taking you down the wrong path. You're always making the wrong decisions. You never know what are the right decisions. You know, they really appreciate how much you saw the potential in them and you saw that they could get out of this. You wanted to help them step into their full power. And it's almost like this love, this eternal love that they felt with you and the kind of love that you gave to them made them feel that they were finally being purified. Isn't this such a beautiful energy? It's like, it's almost like your love was this purifying rain. It really brought a lot of peace. It really kind of quelled all those bad fires of despair that were burning within your person. I do feel very much that, again, when they met you, when you met them, when you guys fell in love, they had all these fires of frustration, anger, resentment, you know, feeling down on life, feeling a bit depressed, even anxious. And it's like your love, your understanding, everything that you gave to them in the connection made them feel like it was literally a purification, right? This beautiful love was like a rain that kind of put out those dark fires and really helped them to move forward and to purify themselves and to, look at this, I love this card, this is so adorable, heal the ouch. So they want you to know, they're desperate for you to know how much of a healing presence you had on them, how much you helped to heal their heart. Look how cute these two are. These two are so adorable. Aren't they so adorable? Look at them. Look at this. This is like a little like doctor or nurse healing this, you know, the raccoon is healing this fox. I mean, it's so beautiful. So you literally were the doctor of their soul, you know, nursing them back to feeling like themselves again. And so they are desperate for you to know that you absolutely, like you were definitely the most important person in their life, to get them back on track, to help them find this strength. And that is so important. And here are their specific messages. See, when times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. So if you have been going through struggle or separation, if your person, and it seems like that might have happened for many of you, where it's like they are either struggling right now to fully give to this connection, to fully open up their walls, because I do feel, again, with this Ten of Swords, even though they know and appreciate who you are, even though they see you as their eternal love here, it's like they may be struggling to open up the walls that they have put up around themselves of negativity, of distrust, of feeling like, what's the point? Everything always ends anyway. And I do feel that there is a deep amount of fear here, because I feel like your person has always felt like eventually things are taken away from them. Even when they're happy, even when things are going well, oftentimes things are taken away, or things don't work out, or they lose something. They have experienced a lot of loss here. There's a deep energy of loss that has led to these deep wounds, right? These ouch wounds, right? So it's almost like they may have either stepped away or struggled to open up to you in this connection, because they had some sort of a self-defeating energy that, oh my gosh, if I truly give in, if I truly see you as my eternal love and I open up everything to you, what if it doesn't work out? What if you get taken away from me? What if you walk away from me? What if you are fed up with me ultimately and walk away with me? So there's definitely like a deservability issue here as well, self-worth, right? Not feeling like, they are worthy of you, and that if you got to know them even more deeply, there will be something that you don't like and you will walk away from them, right? So there's some sort of fear that they have of opening up fully to you, of being fully vulnerable, of being fully transparent and honest, and really letting you get to know the real them. Because again, they feel that if you knew the real them, then maybe you may not love them anymore. They may lose you. And then that pain would be too much for them to handle, because I feel like they've already been through so much pain. And that is why it's like they're desperate for you to know that, they should have given your relationship a real chance, and they didn't. And that is why they are deeply regretting that now. They feel like they never gave you a real chance. They let you in, but they never let you in fully. They never fully invested in this connection, and now they are deeply regretting it. And they never gave you a solid commitment or a solid offer. That they kept kind of holding you at arm's length, keeping you a little bit distant, being a little bit vague. They may have kind of like been dancing around the issue, but they've never actually given you that solid commitment. And they are truly regretting that. So Spirit, can you please tell us then, what moves do they want to make next? I mean, if they're in regret, what action will your love take towards you? What do they want to do now? Lovely. What do they want to do next, Spirit? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh wow. I gotta show you this because this is amazing. Look at this. I feel like they came in perfect alignment, perfect succession here. Look, first they want a transformation. They want a breakthrough with themselves. They have big goals. And they want the success that they have, the transformation that they are going through in order to be worthy of you. They want to meet these big goals so they can offer you marriage. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. I love this. Wow, look at this. It's almost like your person has a step-by-step plan here. Look at this breakthrough, reinvention. You're ready for the next level. So they are looking to reinvent themselves. They are looking to get out of this energy here, right? All of this difficult energy that they were going through when you first met. They want to get out of that energy because they are working hard at transforming themselves. They're working hard at reinventing themselves so that they can have the life that they truly want, so that they don't have to deal with all of this anymore. And part of that is they're working towards some big goals here. Now, this may be financial, this may be career oriented. This also, I'm feeling, is just like self-care, therapy, healing, right? Really taking care of themselves, really learning as to, more about what brought them into that dark space to begin with, and how they can develop the tools and the skills that they need to step into their full power. Because from there, they know that they can achieve these big goals. They want to reach a point of stability here, because I'm feeling that they don't feel that they're stable enough right now to offer you what they truly want to offer you, which is this marriage. Wow, I love this. So that is what they're working on. That is what they are desperate to tell you. They are working on themselves. They want to really reach for the stars here so that they can make you a solid offer. So here is your final guidance from your spirit guides. Law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. Okay, so this is lovely. This is a beautiful message for you to keep in high vibration, because you are attracting good things to you as you do that, as you stay invested and attuned to your heart's purpose, regardless of what is going on here. Always keep yourself in that high vibe. Know that good and great things are coming to you. So make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of your reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love, abundance, and success. So thank you so much for being here. You know how much I love and believe in you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my loves who chose the green crystal, this is your reading, where we're looking at what is your love desperate for you to know. What do they really wish you knew about their thoughts, their feelings about you and this connection? We're also going to look at specific messages from their higher self to you. And we're also going to end with looking at where they are going next, as in what is their next action towards you and this connection going to be. And then we'll go ahead and end with your guidance from your spirit guides. All right, so let's take a look here. Wow. Wow. Okay, so what I'm feeling here from your person, what they desperately want you to know is that they have really needed to come to some sort of a time in their life where they need to figure out what the heck is going on with them. It's interesting. It's a very, very clear message, clear energy coming through here. It's like they have definitely, I'm feeling definitely kind of stepped back from this connection. But I feel like what they really want you to know is they have not stepped back because there's something wrong with you. They have not stepped back because they don't love you. They've stepped back because there's something going on with them that they really need to work on. And that is why they have stepped back. And what's so interesting here is that we're getting this energy of introspection, of solitude twice. Okay, Four of Swords with this island and solitude. So this tells me that your person is going through some sort of a dark night of the soul energy right now. They're going through a phase that I'm feeling is very necessary for them. As in, it's almost like they needed to step back and have this time in order to be able to come back and give you the connection, the relationship that you deserve. Because I'm getting the feeling that while you guys were actively together, and even if you are actively together, you might be struggling right now. You might be, for those of you who are together, but there's definitely some energy of struggle. And for those of you who are in separation, this makes perfect sense as to what's going on. But either way, in either situation, I'm feeling that your person is going through something very specific here in terms of things that they have not been able to be honest and truthful about in their own life, in who they are. So it's a bit of an identity crisis, okay? Now with this Four of Swords energy, this is the energy of somebody who is taking a break because they need to figure out, or they need to introspect on their life, because they are maybe questioning who they are, what they want, and where they're going. So the Four of Swords is always a necessary energy, as in like you can't really go wrong when you take this kind of break. Yes, it can be painful if you're in a relationship, but so many people in life live life without even introspecting at all, right? Like they go through life without even looking deep within themselves and seeking to understand who they really are, seeking to decipher their own journey, right? There are so many people in this world kind of live a robotic life, as in they just kind of go about their daily business and they don't really question too much about what is the deeper meaning of their journey, right? And I do feel though that there is an awakening that has started globally where people are finally starting to do that more and more, and that's a beautiful thing. And perhaps that is why this pandemic, I feel, could be there's one blessing to it, is that it may be inspiring people to take this time and to go in deep and to finally face themselves in a way that they have not faced before, because they could distract themselves with the world, right? They could go out, they can do all kinds of activities and things that distract themselves from who they really are, right? And when the world is shut off that way, and now you are faced with looking at yourself in the mirror and being able to have the opportunity to go deep within and figure out who you really are, and figure out why is it that you are not experiencing the true love that you want to experience. Well, that is an amazing opportunity. And that is why I feel that your person, that is what they're doing. If you are struggling right now, if they feel like they're a bit distant, or if they have completely gone into some sort of separation, this is the solitude that they are now experiencing, because I do feel that they are trying to figure out why they are not truly experiencing the kind of relationship with you that they want, as well as why are they not truly experiencing the joy in life that they want. Because I'm feeling that your person, the question here is not that they love you or not, because they truly, truly love you. Look at this. This connection is full of passion, connection, depth. The actual potential for this is limitless. So when you guys are together, There is so much beauty here. So the question is not whether they love you or not. They are fully awakened to how much they love you, but they feel that they hold back because there's some sort of issue, complexity within them that doesn't almost doesn't make sense even to them. So it's like they're asking themselves the question, well, if I love you so much, if I feel this incredible passion that makes my heart and soul sing with joy, why am I not fully happy? Why am I not fully opening myself up to this connection? And so I feel that for many of you, you may have been kind of picking up on this energy. You may have been picking up on this energy as to, it's like, we love each other so much, we are so deeply connected. Why don't I feel that my person here is fully happy? Why? Why do they seem sad? Why do they seem like they are still not happy? And that is why I feel like they need to figure out what that is. And again, it doesn't have to do with you, because when it comes to you, it's like you are their sun. I mean, this is the happiest card in tarot, right? So it's like when it comes to you, everything is light, beautiful. Everything is full of promise, warmth, nurturing, beauty. So, this is a very, very interesting reading, because the energies here are a bit peculiar. It's almost like the energy of, I have it all, like I'm so in love. I have so much to be grateful for, but why am I still not happy? Why am I still not content? There's something here that is a block for your person, that they are looking to figure out what that is so that they can rise above it. See? It's like they have this very deep desire for clarity, for why is it that they are feeling some sense of dissatisfaction. Okay, there's an energy here of dissatisfaction. And again, it doesn't have to do with you. So it's not that they are dissatisfied with you at all. It's some sort of energy of dissatisfaction in their life. So there may be other aspects of their life that are not going well, that they are not happy with, that they're not feeling contentment with. And it's really bringing them down. And I feel like whatever that dissatisfaction or discontent is, it may be brimming over. It may be like flowing over into your connection, into your love, because it's almost like you see this in them, but you almost feel helpless to do anything because you don't know how to help them. You don't know what you could possibly do, because their issue is not with you. Their issue is with something else in their life. And unfortunately, only they can identify what that is, right? Like there's only so much that you can do for them. If they had an issue with you, that's something you guys could talk about, right? You can work that out within the relationship, but that's not what this is. I feel like there is some sort of a deep-seated unhappiness or, discontent or dissatisfaction that your person is feeling that they really need to figure out. And I can totally feel that your heart goes out to them. You feel like you wish there was so much you could do, like you wish you could just kind of wave a wand and make it all go away for them, but you can't. Only they can do it, right? And that is why they may be spending more time in this solitude. That is why they may be a bit more distracted or a bit more to themselves, even though they love you so much, right? They may be holding back or pulling back right now because they need to figure out what this is. And because if they don't, it is going to really start to seep into your connection as well. But there is definitely a clarity that they are seeking here, a clarity that they don't have. And I'm feeling that this may have to do very much with their past, as well as how their past is playing out in their present. Like, what has their entire past journey led them up to right now? Now, for some of you, this may be that your person is deeply unhappy in their career or their business or their job. They may be deeply unhappy in how much money they're earning. They may feel like they don't have access to the success that they want. That for some of you, that might be it. As in, like, they're the kind of person who not only wants love, which they feel they have here, but they also want success that comes along with it, because that makes them feel more self-confident. That makes them feel like they're living their purpose. So for many of you, your person is really struggling with not being financially where they want to be, not having a career that is taking off in the way that they want it to. So that is definitely distracting them away from being fully engaged in this relationship. But again, you can't help them with that. That's something they have to fix. For others of you, I'm feeling that your person is struggling with things that have gone wrong in their life, or things that are not working out for them in the way that they want right now. And it's becoming an issue of pride and ego, right? Like, they're kind of banging up against their own ego. See? Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. And so I do feel for some of you, your person has ego issues. You know, they don't want to, but they do. And so you may also be in the dark about what it is that's really bothering them. As in, they may not be telling you what is truly bothering them right now, why they are distant, why they are struggling. There may be some sort of pride or ego issue here where they don't want to share that because, you know, it's too embarrassing or too shameful for them. And so right now, it's like they're desperate for you to know that the best they can do right now is to just be slow and steady. You know, they are definitely in an energy of hanging back right now, and they're just trying to kind of tread water. They're just trying to move forward in a slow and steady pace, because they really do need to figure out what this issue is, right? This introspection, they need to figure out what is it that they need clarity on, because there's definitely something that they need to fix. So right now, they would be happy to just be in a slow and steady mode here, moving forward. So see, I do feel that they are deeply, as they are in that Four of Swords energy, they are deeply missing you. They're deeply missing the level of connection that they used to have. See, I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. So see, this is that energy of you wanting to help them find the solution. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I turned that off. I don't know why it's still going on. So you were trying to help them find that solution, right? You have their best interest. You believe in them so deeply. They really want you to know that they see this, they understand this, they know how much you believe in them, okay? And they are so appreciative of how much you believe in them, and that they know and they understand that you tried to help, right? That you really did try to help them navigate through this, to work through this, but this was something that they kind of needed to figure out on their own. So it's like they still feel this extremely deep passion for you. That has not gone away. They miss the beauty of everything that you have, but they are figuring this out. So let's see what they're going to do next. Spirit, can you please tell us? You know, what does your love want to do next with this connection? Where are they going next? Oh my God. This is amazing. We got the same card for group number one, and here it is again. Wow. I am loving this. I am loving this. Okay, these two fell out, so I'm going to take these because they just popped out. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh. And this is the same progression energy that we were getting in group one. It's amazing. It's like your person has a step-by-step plan. Release their fear so they can come back to you with a solid offer. Wow, this is amazing. So look at this. Step 1, step 2, step 3. It came through again in the same kind of progression that it did for group 1. Release, loosen your hold, relax, unwind, release fear, anxiety, and doubt. So this is what this is all about, okay? There are issues here that they need to release, right? With this Four of Swords energy, they're taking this time to deal with their fear, anxiety, doubt. What is it that is bothering them? What are they not acknowledging that is deep within them, that are blocks, resistance, things that they need to work through so they can finally get over, excuse me, guys, so they can finally get over whatever is their fear and hesitation, right? This is the energy of that darkness that we were talking about at the beginning of this reading, is that they're really kind of dealing with some sort of internal darkness that they want to dispel, because look, this sun's energy is exactly who you guys really are. This is what you really are, not this darkness, right? So they know this. So they're trying to work themselves out of this darkness and back into this beautiful light and sun's energy with you, so that they can give you this solid offer, right? So they can offer you a real commitment, a real relationship. Wow, beautiful. I love how this happened for both of our groups so far. So here is your final message from your spirit guides. Play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So definitely, I feel like, if you are in this situation right now where this person, your love, has, had to deal with certain things and has had to step back from this connection, well, here is Spirit saying, you don't let that get you down. You stay in this beautiful mode of play, lighthearted energy, focus on your own joy and bliss, and this will definitely be coming around for you. So please do leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know. I'm sorry, why can't I talk today? Let me know what you thought of this reading. If you'd like to have a private reading with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this special journey to love, abundance, and success. So if you haven't already, please do make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beauties who chose the black crystal, here is your reading, where we are finding out what is your twin flame soulmate desperate for you to know about how they feel about you and this connection. Specific messages, what would they say to you if they could? We're also going to look at what actions they're going to be taking next towards you and this connection. And we are going to end with messages from your spirit guides. So let's take a look at what is going on here. Wow. So I'm definitely feeling that it's very interesting. There's definitely an energy of an ending here. So I do feel that there has been some sort of heartbreak and separation here. Okay, there's definitely been some sort of a deep heartbreak. And what's interesting here is that I feel that for many of you, this completion, or what feels like a completion, is actually turning out to be a gift. Because I feel that in the time that you both spend apart, You may go in different directions, but I feel that ultimately there's a path here that is leading you back together. So it's almost like, you know how sometimes you have to complete a particular cycle. Sometimes the universe kind of pushes you in a particular direction because there are things and lessons that you needed to learn. There was a direction that your source energy, however which way you see it, God, the universe, spirit, there were things that both of you needed to learn. There were ways in which both of you needed to grow in order to be ready to have the kind of relationship that you both want. And this is a very, it's so interesting because even the last reading, group 2's reading, was really giving off a very interesting, very peculiar type of energy. And I'm feeling that same type of energy going through this reading as well. And it's definitely an energy of personal growth. It's almost like there's this prioritizing that the universe is doing for you. It is prioritizing that the two of you have this individual growth, that the two of you experience some sort of change in direction that is going to lead you back to each other, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of like, for whatever time this struggle or separation has put you through, it has taken you in these kind of different directions because you guys needed to learn something. You guys needed some sort of personal, spiritual, individual growth so that you could kind of turn this way and come back together. But that coming together that is going to happen is going to lead you into a relationship, a connection that is far more powerful, far more eternal, more committed, happier, better than it ever was before. So again, it's a really interesting, peculiar energy of separation leading back to a very big union that becomes a gift. So the separation becomes your greatest gift because look at this. I love this. Look at these two giraffes. They're so beautiful, right? Look at them. They want to come together. They are coming together despite what current conditions look like. And definitely current conditions are not looking too good, okay? There's a definite, very deep sadness and heartbreak that you guys are. So I feel like that you are going through together, but I feel like right now you guys might be saying, Dr. V, what the heck? What are you even saying or thinking? We are totally in separation. I'm heartbroken, I'm devastated. So I feel that yes, when we're in that energy, it does feel terrible. Of course, you're gonna go through that pain. I've been there, we've all been there. There's a definite sadness, it feels like there's an ending here. There's definite heartbreak, and so your person is desperate for you to know that they are feeling it too. So if you feel that only you are feeling this, it's not your person, like your person is like moved on or they don't care. They do. They are feeling the same sense of heartbreak and loss from this separation, right? A hidden gift, sadness and ending. But see, what does it say here? A new beginning. So this is why I feel like what you're going through right now is definitely a time of confusion. 7 of Cups. Okay, there is definitely confusion going on here for both of you. You guys are not sure as to why this happened, how this happened. There may be some sort of a confusion here, but neither of you have lost hope. No matter how much of this energy that you're going through, of feeling a sense of loss, feeling lost as well, feeling like now that you have left this direction and you're going in a different direction, it's almost like you are also spoiled for choice. There's so many other options here. Not of life partners, but what I mean is options of what you want to do next in your life. There are a lot of lessons coming your way. The Seven of Cups also tells me that there's a lot of emotional steps that you're taking along the way. A lot of beautiful emotional lessons that are going to open up your understanding of your own heart. So you can actually, I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that you can actually use the Seven of Cups energy to your advantage by learning all of the lessons that are coming to you, so that you understand yourself better in terms of your own emotions, in terms of your own journey, in terms of any kind of wounds that you have from your childhood or triggers that you need to heal. Because I'm also definitely feeling this energy that both of you may have been struggling with some sort of triggering energy here. And that may be another reason why you guys had to kind of go through this moon's energy of completion for now. This is a phase, okay? That this connection may feel like it's in completion right now, but it is a phase that you are going through. It is definitely a phase of darkness because we're getting this moon as well as the stars energy. Now, what I love about the stars energy is that it is a card of hope. It's a card of knowing that you are not hopeless, that this is not the end, but there is definitely hope and love still in this connection. Even though you may be in the darkness of this night sky, right? But when does the star shine its brightest? When does the star twinkle with beauty the most? Only in the night sky, right? That is the only time you can see the stars. The darker the night, the brighter the star. So I do feel that Spirit is saying here that even though both of you may be going through a very dark time of struggle or separation right now, but you guys are shining bright stars. There is hope. There is optimism. This is just a cycle, a phase that you are going through, and you are going to shine brighter and brighter. You are going to take this time to heal, to know yourself better, to learn important lessons, so that when you do come together again, you will be so much more whole. You won't be fragmented. Because see, I'm getting an energy here of the reason why you guys are going through this sadness, why you're going through this struggle or separation, is because there was a definite fragmentation. There was an emotional fragmentation that went on here, where people were just being triggered, where there may have been arguments, discussions, blow-ups, just a lot of negative or resistant energy going through the connection and really bringing you both into darker states because of that, right? And what it was causing was an emotional fragmentation. That's another reason why we're getting that Seven of Cups energy, because you feel like you're kind of broken into many different pieces. There's just a lot of fragmenting, and you don't want that, right? You guys want to be in a situation where you've come together in wholeness, not two fragmented people coming together trying to put their pieces back together, but two whole people coming together and reveling in the beauty of their union because they are whole. Okay, so that is why it's so important. I think that you guys may have gone through some sort of a time period here where the triggering was getting to be too much, and it was time to set limits, as in you guys needed to set boundaries, because you may have been very much in an energy of hurting each other emotionally. Saying things that you don't mean, saying things that really hurt the heart of the other person, hurt your heart, hurt their heart, right? It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs. And remember that no is a complete sentence. So I'm feeling here that definitely there may have been times here that got really rough between the two of you. Because of this fragmentation, because of, the ways in which you guys may not have been healing from issues of your past, either childhood wounds or, just negativity and resistance that you had towards opening yourselves up and making yourselves vulnerable, right? So it's like part of setting this limit may have been some sort of a separation here of that, going in different directions, feeling like this is completed. But you know what? Again, this was necessary. You set the limit because you were going through a very difficult time emotionally, this heartbreaking energy. But you know that as you learn these lessons, as you learn what you need to become whole again, that there is a definite underlying optimism here. Okay, you guys do have faith. Your person is desperate for you to know that despite what has happened here, they have faith that you two will come together again. They have faith that you have not lost each other permanently, that this is a phase, that this completion of a cycle is just a temporary phase, that you're going to come back to one another stronger and better and more whole, so that you don't go through this cycle again. Because look at their specific messages to you. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. Okay, so there's definitely an issue here where they are wondering whether you will trust them again, whether you can trust them again. So I think that's something else, that it's like they are desperate for you to know that they want you to trust them again. When this comes back together, when you guys, as that change in direction comes back towards union, they want you to know that you can trust them. They want you to feel that you can trust them again with their heart, because their feelings have not changed. They want to come back to this connection. But they do feel that somehow along the way that they may have lost your trust. So then, Spirit, can you please tell us, what do they want to do next? What actions do they want to take next towards this connection? See? Oh my gosh. This is a confirmation. Oh, this entire reading has been about, right? Learning the lessons. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. What else can you tell us, Spirit? What else can you tell about where your love wants to go, or what they want to do next? All right, so see, this is the thing. They are definitely working through these issues, okay? So there is, see, this was a tower moment for them. This breakup with you was a tower moment, or this struggle or separation with you is definitely been extremely difficult for them. They are going through this very dark time here. So you are definitely, if you're going through this too, and I feel that you are, they are mirroring you right now. So there's definitely this, they weren't expecting this to happen. So they also want you to know that they weren't expecting at all for you guys to go in this different direction. This is something that came out of the blue, and they have really struggled with it. It was very sudden for them. And it brought out a lot of fear in them, a lot of fear of them losing you forever. So they are really afraid that they are going to lose you forever. They don't want to lose you forever. So they are right now trying to learn the lesson from this situation. Exactly as we said before, they're learning their lessons, and they are trying to figure out how to come back in your direction, as in how can they come back together with you, lessons learned, and to do things differently this time so that this never happens again. Okay, so they are trying very hard to figure out what the lessons were from this situation. How can they change? How can they see the hidden gift in this and bring about a new beginning? Right here, that says right here, a new beginning. Come together. How can they bring this about, right? And also, what's beautiful about this card, though, is look at this, new opportunities, okay? So they are definitely looking for this new opportunity to have a new chance, okay? A new chance to bring this connection together again. So here is your final advice from Spirit. Change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. See? So this is the thing. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that even though it may feel like right now you guys have changed direction, just have faith. Know that you are opening your heart to love. You are healing your wounds, and you are circling back around to each other after you have learned these lessons, so that you can come back to each other so much more in tune, stronger, better, and whole. All right. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of your reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love, abundance, and success. So please do make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video.